Jennie, I just heard from Mom that you're coming back here. Are you really gonna? Yeah, you mean for Dad's third memorial, right? Yeah, so are you really gonna come back today? Yeah. Did you miss me so much that you can't wait till then? No, in fact, I don't want to see you. That's why I'm texting you to check. Why do you have to be so mean to me again? It's been a few years since I last saw you, and I'm your sister. I expected you to act a bit happier than that to see me. Well, you know that it's never going to happen. God, not this again. When are you going to grow up and stop hating me for no reason? Like I just told you, I'm the only sibling you've got. I seriously don't get why you still do this to me after all these years. I just don't want to see you. Fine, you go and be immature like you always have been. It's Dad's third anniversary, so I'm going to be there like I am every year. I'll be going back home to pay my respects to Dad and see how Mom's doing. That'll be my sole purpose. I don't have to go back to see you, okay? Happy now? I'd still rather have you not be around. Like, I don't want you to be present, breathing the same air as me. Oh my God, now you're being unreasonable and ridiculous. I am not. Shut up. Okay, Lisa. Then say if I really decide not to go, are you going to take care of everyone and everything then? What do you mean? Who's everyone and what's everything? You know, for Dad's memorial. All of our relatives are going to be there, including our nieces and nephews and everyone. Aunts, uncles, cousins, Dad's ex-coworkers, and whoever else. Are you going to help Mom organize everything? From where to pick them up and what time and the food and the drinks, the entire schedule for the day. The pastor and how much and when to pay him? Well, okay, easy there. I mean, can't she do that on her own? No. And that's precisely why I'm helping her out. How can you even let her handle all of that on her own? She's not an event organizer or anything, you know? And more to the point, this is our dad who we're talking about. Right? And so what? So we need to stick together as a family in times of need. And this is exactly when we need to do that. Okay then. What's wrong with you? You might not think it, but we are family, you know. Well, I don't want to help out. I have better things to do. You can do it if you want. If I want? You were the one telling me to not help with this. Whatever. You can handle it, okay? Right then. So you do need me to be there. Whatever. For Pete's sake, Lisa. Anyway, I'll be there in about 30 minutes, okay? I'll text Mom too, but remind her too, just in case, please. Fine. Oh my God, you're still here? When are you going to leave? Dad's memorial is over. Go home already. Why do you still need to be here? I swear you're in the room next door to me. Why the heck are you texting me? Just come and talk to me in person. I'm right here and I'm not going anywhere. Just answer me. When are you going to turn around and go back home? Once dinner is over. Happy now? Okay, then I'm going out. What? And where do you think you're going? Who do you think is going to give us a hand over here and clean up after the snacks? We still haven't even started preparing for dinner yet. Come and help us lay everything out. Too late. I already left the house. What? You were in the dining room just a minute ago. Where are you off to? Out. Yeah, but where? Now it's your turn to answer my question, Lisa. Lisa, are you going to hang out with your friends? Are you just going to loiter around and do nothing all day? That's none of your business. Jeez. Why don't you just go and get a part-time job or something? Or even one of those one-off gigs where they pay you at the end of the day. You've got to make better use of your time, you know. Mom's been complaining about how you don't do anything all day and night. You just bum around every single damn day. Lisa, are you listening to me? Jeez. Lisa! You took that $200 that I put in the cutlery drawer, didn't you? I know it was you, Lisa. Give it back. It's mine. Huh? What are you going on about? Are you crazy? I said, give it back. I don't know what you're talking about. You damn well do, Lisa. Stop lying to me. For Pete's sake, Lisa. Stop being mad at me when I haven't done anything. Stop stressing yourself out, Jennie. Calm down. I specifically put $400 in that envelope and put it inside that cutlery drawer in the kitchen. That's meant to pay for the extra food and drinks and everything else that we need to pay for. And it's gone now. And you think it was me? Well, do you think that it magically somehow disappeared? Is that what you think of your little sister? A thief? You and Mom were the only two people who were there when I put the money in that envelope. So between the two of you, of course it has to be you. Mom and I were in the kitchen all day preparing everything. You must have taken it when we left the kitchen for a while. Just admit that you took it, Lisa. Fine, you got me. See? I knew it. So, where is it? I don't know. You don't know? What the heck do you mean you don't know? Mom paid for everything up front and I told her I'd pay her back. That was what the money was for. I need to give it to her, so come back from wherever you are and give that money back to me, Lisa. Oh, come on. If you were going to give it to Mom, then what's wrong if I use it? We live in the same house. She would have used it on me anyway. That is not the point. That's my money. That was supposed to be for Mom. It's not yours. Well, it's too late now. Give it back. Have you spent the money already? Lisa, answer me. Yep, whoops. Are you kidding me? You stole my money and you've spent all of it already? Yeah, well, there's a lot of things I want to buy, okay? Anyway, I know that you earn $1,500 every month, and I know that money isn't legal. What? What the heck are you talking about, Lisa? Stop changing the subject. I know that you send Mom $1,500 every month for her allowance, and I'd like to say that that's real nice of you, Jennie. Except that I know that you work in a factory, and you earn pennies there. So, if you put two and two together, it makes sense. And what is that supposed to mean? Well, how can a factory worker like you earn enough to send Mom that amount of money every month? Right? It's gotta be coming from some illegal activity or something. I know you've been sending money to Mom for years, and I know for a fact that 9 years ago, you used to send half that amount. $700 every month, right? But then in the past year, you've been sending her double that amount. $1,500 every month. How is that possible for someone like you? Illegal money. That's the answer I came up with. Am I right? No, you're wrong. Listen, so what if you're missing a mere $200, right? If you're capable of sending Mom $1,500 every month, then that should mean nothing to you. What the heck are you rambling on about, Lisa? You have no idea what you're talking about. That's what they all say when they're in denial, isn't it? First of all, I don't work in a factory, so I have no idea where you got that idea from. Oh, well then, you've got to be working elsewhere where they pay you pebbles. What kind of side job do you have? Man, it must be something really illegal and risky. What makes you think I'm doing something illegal? Is it so hard to believe that I'm actually a capable and competent worker? I actually do my work and do it pretty well, thank you very much. That's probably more than what you can say about yourself. Look at you, you don't even have a job. What makes me think all this? Well, look at you. You can say all you want about me, Jennie, but at the end of the day, all you have is a GED, and that's it. You didn't go to college like me or anything. So, what kind of opportunities in life is that going to give you? Not much. Oh, that's damn rich coming from you, Lisa. And if you didn't know, I had to go to whichever high school was the closest to home at the time, and I had no other choice. Mom didn't have the time to drop me off and pick me up from school, so I had to go somewhere I could walk by myself. That school that I went to was the best option, and it just happened to be a state school. That wasn't my fault. And as for college, I was meant to go to the University of Houston. I bet you didn't know that. But Dad went ahead and declined my acceptance offer without me knowing. That wasn't my fault either. Sure, you're just full of excuses.
Don't worry, I see right through you, sis. I've decided that you're a criminal.
A criminal?
All of these excuses you're making up and how you're so keen to deny everything, that makes you sound even more guilty of being a criminal.
Wow, so you really think that I'm a criminal? That I do illegal things to send money to Mom?
Yep, which gives me more of a reason to not give you back the money that was in the envelope. In fact, I'm doing you a favor by spending it so there's no evidence of it left.
What the heck is your problem, Lisa? Why the heck can't you be on my side or try to understand me for once in your life? What the heck did I ever do to you?
My problem? My problem is that I'm just telling you the truth about who you are straight to your face, 'cause no one else will. Seriously, I hate having you as my sister. I hate calling you that. It's been years since you left the house. Can't you just leave for good and never show up here? Just leave me and Mom alone.
Fine. Then I won't ever show myself to you anymore. I'll stop sending that money as well then, and then let's see if you regret everything you just said to me.
Why in the world would I regret that? Dad left us enough money in his will anyway. We don't need you or your money at all. You just send that money to Mom because you want to act like the better daughter, but you're the only one who thinks that. Okay? And you're wrong.
Dad's will. Right. Okay, well, don't make me say I told you so. 'Cause you will, Lisa. You really will.
Whatever, Jennie. I know I won't. Jennie, pick up the phone. Answer me. What is going on? Why is there nothing in my bank account? Where did my money go? Did you sap it all from my account? You spent all of it, didn't you? How the heck did you find out what my PIN code was? You thief! Thief! Give my money back!
Me? Why would I need to spend your money when I've got plenty in my bank account, huh?
'Cause you have a grudge against me and wanted to get me back for taking the $200 that I took 2 months ago. Just give it back.
That's my line. All of that money in your bank account was there because of me. I was the one who's been sending you all of that money.
What? That's just dumb. What the heck are you talking about?
Yeah, see, you had no idea, did you?
That's Dad's money that he left for me. It's in his will. I have every right to use that money however way I want to.
No. The money that Dad left you guys is gone now. His money that he left that we were supposed to inherit is all gone.
You don't know what you're talking about. How is that even possible?
According to Mom, you were the one who depleted all of it.
What? No!
Have you managed to satisfy your materialistic cravings now, What did you spend it on? Designer bags and clothes, holidays, drinking, partying?
What the? But I had loads of money left.
Yeah, you had loads of it, and now you've used it all up.
No, I never.
Yes, you did. And Mom was so stressed when she found out, you know. Last year, she came to me and we talked about what to do with you.
With me?
Yeah, because she told me that you'd spent all the money and she didn't have any left. But she still felt responsible to provide for you, so she wanted to keep acting like everything was fine. But in reality, she had no idea what to do with no money in the account, and that's when I told her that I'll send her more money. Remember how I've been sending her money for almost a decade? I used to send her $700, and since last year I increased that amount to $1,500 every month. Well, that was for her so that she could provide for you, Lisa. We agreed not to tell you about it because Mom didn't want you to worry about money.
What? No way!
And at Dad's memorial a few months ago, she told me how she's giving away most of the money to you. How out of the $1,500 that I've been sending her, $1,200 was going into your bank account.
What? No way. No, that's not true.
Ask her then.
Why would she do that?
Because as much as she wants you to get a job and be more independent, she cares for you, Lisa. And you had no idea. You've been taking advantage of her generosity all this time.
So what, you've been sending $1,500 to Mom, then $1,200 was sent to me? All this time?
Yes, exactly. But since you agreed with me the other day when I said I'd stop sending Mom the money, I really did stop. That's why there's nothing in your bank account, Lisa.
No. I'm going to ask Mom about this.
Go on. I'll be here, waiting.
Jennie, where the hell is she?
Who?
Mom, where is she? She's gone. None of her things are here either. What's going on? Jennie, what are you keeping from me?
Well, you can stop panicking now. She's here with me.
She is? Why the hell is she over there with you?
She doesn't want to live with you anymore, Lisa. Trust me. I feel bad that you had to find out this way, but she's just so sick of you.
What the hell are you talking about? Why?
Well, do I even have to spell it out? Can't you tell? Look at you. You have no job. You don't pay the rent. You're so selfish and self-consumed in your own little world. Even when Mom's sick, you don't care or take care of her. You just go about your way like it's nothing. She told me how she had a fever a few weeks ago and where you were while she was sick in bed. Out clubbing.
No, but that was because she said I should go out and have fun.
She's your mother. She's done everything for you, and this is what she gets? Can you see why anyone, not just Mom, but anyone, would hate being with you?
No, but I did take care of her.
Oh, sure. Give her a glass of water. Sure, that cured her.
Oh, come on. It wasn't like that.
Oh, I heard it was exactly like that. Just a glass of water, and that was it. You are a crappy daughter, Lisa. You're a horrible person, too. You know how you said you didn't want me as a sister? Well, ditto to that. I hate calling you my little sister, too. I wish I never had a sister like you.
Oh my God, that is so mean.
I'm the one who's mean? Wake up, Lisa. You seriously need to get over yourself. I can't believe how much Mom has had to endure all this time. She should have come to me for help months ago. If only I knew how badly you were treating her, I would have taken care of this a long time ago, too.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means that you need to stay out of our lives now. No more relying on Mom or me for money. I don't care. You're on your own.
Shut up, Jennie. Stop making me sound like I'm the bad guy here.
Well, of course you are. Who else is the bad guy here? Mom? Me? You're just a spoiled little brat who leeches on your mom and sister to get by. You can't do anything on your own. How old are you again? How long has it been since you got your degree?
What's that got to do with anything?
Because you still haven't managed to hold down a job ever since. You're broke, and you rely on our money instead. And we've had enough of that. You don't even bother finding a job or anything to help out. You know what that makes you? A spoiled little brat.
What the heck? Why are you being so rude and mouthy to me like this? I don't deserve this.
Oh, yes, you do. You deserve all the reasons for us to cut you off.
Cut me off?
Yes, Lisa. I am going to take care of Mom going forward. I'm going to sell that house you live in too, so you need to pack your bags and move out. Stat.
No! Hell no! This is my house, Jennie. You can't do that. Oh my God, get Mom on the phone. I need to speak to her.
Did you forget what we talked about with Dad over how we were going to split his assets? His inheritance and everything?
No, what do you mean?
You and Mom were going to get all his assets and cash, and I was going to inherit the house. We all agreed, remember?
No. I remember the cash part, but not the part about you getting the house. Why you?
Because I'm the only one in the family who knows how to pay homeowner tax and property tax, etc.
No? What? Taxes?
Yeah. Why do you sound so surprised? Guess I'm not as dumb as you thought I was, huh? You wouldn't be able to handle any of this if you were me. You're unemployed to begin with, meaning that you have no income that you can prove and present to the authorities, and you couldn't even handle all the paperwork and procedures, knowing how impatient and incompetent you are.
Fine. Whatever. That's just technical stuff, so what now then? What does all of this mean?
It means that, first of all, you're going to have to move out and find your own place. Then you have to find a job to provide for yourself for once in your life.
No, I'm not going to look for a job. Why the heck should I do that?
Because you need money to put food on the table, don't you? Why else do you think?
Then introduce me to that underground, shady job you had. You know, the one where you earn $1,500 a month. I'll do whatever you did and just get money like that.
Are you still going on about that? What is wrong with you? I told you that I don't do the kind of illegal things you think I do, okay?
How the hell do you manage to earn that much?
Oh my God, listen. I earn more than that, okay? If you must know, I earn almost 4 times as much as that amount.
4 times as much?
Yes, and that's because I'm the managing director of the company I work at.
Bogus!
Believe what you want, but it's true.
No way, you can't be that successful.
Listen, I worked really hard to get to where I am today, okay? I don't expect a spoiled brat like you to understand, but I did, and I'm not about to let anyone, not even you, belittle me. I got to where I am with all of my hard work, and I deserve it.
No, I don't believe you.
Jealous now, huh?
I'm not jealous.
Well, believe what you want, Lisa. I'm done here. I don't have anything more to explain to you. And I don't need to prove myself to you either. Go on, live your life, and leave me and Mom alone, okay?
No, wait. Am I supposed to pack now? Just like that and leave? Where am I meant to move to? How do I look for an apartment? Can I live at your place until I find my own place? Jennie? Jennie?
When my dad was alive and well, he really spoiled my sister. The way she has turned out now just goes to show exactly how too much love isn't always good. They say love has no boundaries, but as a parent, I definitely think it's better to set your boundaries to some extent, so they don't grow up spoiled like her. I may have been a bit harsh on my sister, but I like to think of it as tough love. It's about time she learned a lesson on how to become an independent 22-year-old. So as harsh as it was of me to kick her out of the house that she lived in all her life, I believe it was for the better. And I'm still waiting for the day that she'll text me to tell me that she's finally found a job, along with her own apartment. It might take a while, but patience is a virtue, and I've got all the time in the world to wait for my little sister to grow up. My mom is in good hands now, and we're loving being housemates. I feel better about this arrangement, and now I can focus on my work too.
Hannah, I heard that you're going to New York for a business trip tomorrow. Is that true?
Good evening, Tom. Yeah, I'm going to be heading over for some meetings with one of our business partners over there. I'm also going to be discussing and sharing some ideas about a future project with a new potential business partner.
So, you've been given a very important role. I take it your boss assigned that to you?
Yeah, he did.
You literally just got transferred to our branch just the other day, and you're also a woman.
That's right. What are you trying to imply, Tom?
What kind of a trick did you pull to get assigned to so many important jobs, huh? I know you must have done something sketchy. I wanted to be the one going to New York for that business trip. That was meant for me.
Tom, I think I've already explained this to you a couple of times before, so I hope this will be the last time I repeat myself. I told you that I've been assigned to work at this branch temporarily. I'm going to head back to the main headquarters once I finish the work that I was assigned to do here. I'm not going to be working here permanently. I'm also not new to this company. I've worked here for a very long time now.
That's why they told you, because they didn't want you to feel bad. I bet that you were so useless working at the headquarters that they had to get you transferred here. This is basically a demotion for you. It's been a month since you've arrived here, and they still haven't called you to go back there, right? That means your job here isn't temporary, and it's time for you to accept the reality, you bozo.
What did you just call me, Tom?
You're an incompetent worker who was laid off from the headquarters. Maybe I'll be the one to replace you.
It doesn't matter where I get assigned to work. I will always do what's best for the company and complete the work that's assigned to me. I have to be up pretty early tomorrow morning, and I still have to pack for the trip. I'd love to get some sleep as I have an important day tomorrow. Have a good night, Tom.
I'm not done yet. Don't you dare leave. I still need to talk to you.
What is it then? Could you hurry up and get to the point? I'm tired.
You're planning to use the company car to go to New York, right? That really nice Mercedes, right?
Yes, that's the plan. I'm going to use it first thing tomorrow morning, so I borrowed the car yesterday. It's parked in the parking lot near my place as I drove it back from work. What does this have to do with anything?
Okay, great. I'm gonna need you to pick me up tomorrow morning then. I need a ride.
To where?
I'll be waiting for you at the parking lot by the station at 8 a.m. Make sure to be on time and pick me up. Got that?
What are you talking about? I'm not doing that. I was told that I was going on this business trip alone. I'm sure that I would have been told if you were meant to be coming along.
I'm not going on the business trip, you idiot. I just need a ride to New York tomorrow because I'm going to see one of my friends who lives there. I didn't want to book a flight or train because it's pricey. Then I remembered your business trip to New York. What a coincidence, right? We're going to the same place, so you may as well give me a ride. Thanks so much.
I'm sorry, but that's not possible. I'm not going to pick you up, so you're gonna have to find your own way there.
What? Why not? There's plenty of room in that car for me. You just said that you were planning to go alone anyway. It'll be more fun with me in the car there. It'll be like a mini road trip.
I'm using the company car to go on a business trip, Tom. I'm not going to use it for personal reasons. That would be going against the rules.
Now stop being such a loser. No one's gonna notice, as long as you keep quiet about it. Stop making up excuses and come and pick me up, okay?
I told you, I am not doing that. I won't be picking you up. I'm leaving at 6:30 a.m. anyway. I'll be long gone by the time you arrive at the parking lot. I'll probably be on the highway by then. Please just find another way to get to New York if you really want to go. Please stop bothering me with an unreasonable request. I told you that I'm tired. I'm off now.
Well then, I'm gonna need you to leave later then.
I'm sorry, but that's not possible either. I have to arrive in time for my meeting. It would be too late if I waited any later than I originally planned. So no, Tom.
Didn't I just tell you that I haven't booked a flight or train to New York? I need you to give me a ride, man.
Go ahead and book a ticket now. It's a weekday, so I'm sure tickets are a bit cheaper.
I don't want to pay the money for a flight. It is too expensive.
Well, then maybe you shouldn't be going in the first place if you can't afford it.
Oh, would you just shut up? I'm not asking you to do anything difficult. All I'm asking is for you to give me a ride. We're both going to the same destination anyway. We'd be reducing carbon emissions too. You like that kind of environmental crap like that, right?
How many times do I have to tell you this? I can't allow you to use the company car for personal reasons. This car is only to be used for work-related purposes.
I told you that nobody will find out about it if you keep quiet. We're the only people that know about this. You can just lie to the company if they ask you.
It doesn't matter. It's wrong, so I'm not going to do it. I'm really going to get going now. Good night.
Hey, don't you dare leave. We still haven't finished talking. You better come and pick me up at 8 a.m. or else I'm going to make you regret it so much. Is that clear? You idiot, where the heck are you? It's way past 8 a.m. already. It's cold outside. I hate people who can't keep promises. Why haven't you come to pick me up? I thought I made myself very clear about this. I packed everything because I thought I'd be going by car, Hannah. My suitcase is way too heavy to walk around with. Are you seriously not gonna come and pick me up then? Answer the damn phone. What the hell is wrong with you? I can see that you've read my texts, you know? Don't you dare just ignore me. It looks like I'm really gonna have to teach you a lesson this time. You've disrespected me, and I'm at my limits with you. You better prepare yourself for what's coming. Hannah, my trip was completely ruined because of you. I was meant to go to a concert with my friends and chill with them. Now that I've had to spend money on that stupid flight ticket, I am broke. This happened because you refused to give me a ride to New York. You've completely ruined this trip for me. I'm gonna make you pay for this.
Tom, what do you think you are doing? Hurry up and give the company car back to me. I can't believe that you assaulted me like that too. Are you insane? You do realize that I've injured my elbow and back because of what you did, right? It was so dangerous. You almost ran over me as you drove off. Seriously, are you insane? You need to come back before this becomes so much worse for you. My handbag and all the important documents for work are inside that car. I still have lots of work to do today. I need everything back, including the company car. Tom, why aren't you replying to me? Tell me where you are. Do not leave me here in New York. This is not going to end well for you if you keep on ignoring me.
Well, you shouldn't be able to find me now that I've come this far. I'm glad I found out which hotel you're going to be staying at in advance. My plan worked perfectly. Now I can drive back home in this awesome car. My first time to drive a Mercedes. Whoop!
Tom, come back and return the car immediately. This isn't funny at all. I still have a couple of places that I need to go today for work, and I need that car. You also have my bag and all of my work documents. Even the company's laptop and iPad are in that car. I can't get any work done without them.
You don't need to worry about that. I'll make sure not to touch any of that stuff.
That is not the point. I need everything back from you.
A woman like you doesn't deserve to use a company car in the first place. You're a woman, your driving must suck. You also got transferred here from the headquarters because you were so useless.
Stop being so sexist. I have every right to use the company car. I'm here for work.
You're way too arrogant as well. This is the punishment for disrespecting me. I'm gonna start heading back home now in this car. You're gonna have to walk the several hundred miles back to our office. I am so glad that I don't need to catch a flight back home. This is gonna save me so much money. Whoop! See ya. Morning, Hannah. I left all your belongings and your work stuff that was in the car on your desk. Oh, also, one more thing. The branch manager told me that he wants to talk to me about something. I have to head to the meeting room now, so I want you to do some work for me. I need you to create some of the documents for the F company, and the deadline is today. I want you to make them and send it to them before the end of the day. You better not be late. Do you have any idea what the branch manager wants to talk to me about? I'm gonna get a promotion or a pay raise. Oh, whoop! Maybe I'll be the manager of this branch. If I do, I'm gonna be teaching you a couple of lessons in basic manners. You've been very rude to me after all. You better be prepared for that.
Good morning, Tom.
Oh, what's up? Whereabouts are you walking now, huh? You must still be pretty far away, huh?
Actually, I am at the office as per usual.
What? How did you manage that?
Well, I had my phone on me after you abandoned me, so I called the New York office and asked for some help. They got me a flight ticket back here.
Oh, well, good for you. I was hoping that you'd be a little more panicked and in despair.
Okay, let me make something very, very clear to you, Tom.
Huh? What is it?
I came to this branch from the headquarters as a corporate investigator.
What did you just say? What the heck is that?
The headquarters thought that this branch needed investigating since there were so many young workers quitting. The turnover ratio was too high, so they asked me to come here and find out what the problem was.
Okay, so what's your point?
Well, I found out that the reason is you.
What?
And I guess the branch manager wants to talk to you about the report that I submitted to him related to it. I listed out everything that was wrong about this place in my report, so you better make sure that you listen to what he has to say to you. It might be important.
Okay, this is bogus. I really have no idea what you're talking about. What the hell is going on, Hannah? He said you are no longer allowed to come into work until a decision has been made about your future here. What the hell is that supposed to mean? He also said I should start looking for a new job. That basically means I'm gonna be fired. Did you say something? What the heck did you do?
Well, it's not my fault that you're getting fired, but it sure likes you are.
But you said something to them, didn't you? What the hell did you say to them? You just got kicked out of the headquarters for being so incapable. Why the heck are you butting into my business?
I wasn't kicked out. I told you 1,000 times. I was sent here as a corporate investigator, like I told you before. All I did was report what I saw with my own eyes. Your arrogant attitude and horrendous treatment of your coworkers was some of the things that I included in my report.
So you're trying to say that there's a problem with me now? Tell me what the hell I did wrong.
Well, first of all, you stole the company car I was using and used it to drive around New York for your own pleasure. And then you took it from me and drove it all the way back here, leaving me stranded.
So what? You would have done the same thing if I hadn't have driven back here.
It wouldn't have been the same at all because I was using the car for business purposes. I had to fill in a form and I had to get permission from the company to use the car. You didn't do any of that. And you drove off with all my things, including work documents. I needed them for the meeting with one of our business partners. That was why I went to New York in the first place.
Well, I thought that you had finished all of your business over there.
And what if I did? It still doesn't give you the right to use the car. You were in New York for pleasure, right? You went to go see your friend or something? Do you really think that's an acceptable reason to use the company car? Obviously not.
Okay, but nobody would have found out if you'd kept quiet about it. You rattled on me, didn't you? I had no idea what you came here to do, but betraying your coworker is such a trashy thing to do.
I am just doing the job that I was told to do. Either way, you inappropriately taking advantage of the company car is on the records now. It's also on the dash cam.
Nobody checks that thing anyway.
Actually, there's a rule to check the dash cam to make sure that there aren't people like you who abuse company policies. The company would have found out about you even if I hadn't reported you.
God damn it, I can't believe that I'm gonna get fired for this. This was just one mistake that I made.
Actually, that definitely isn't the only reason you're getting fired. Did you not listen to anything Mark said to you?
Mark is a craphead. I don't even know why he's in upper management, man. I barely remember anything he said.
Well, the main reason why you're getting fired is because we found proof of you forcing some of your coworkers to quit the company. There are also multiple complaints about you from a few of the female coworkers at this office too. I heard that you've been inappropriate to them. That alone is a good enough reason for you to get fired.
Oh, I think I might know what you're talking about. You're talking about Lisa in the sales department, right? She's my girlfriend, though.
Well, she's made complaints about you. You do realize that she's married, right?
No way! I was gonna marry her.
Well, she's married. Her husband is Mark, if you didn't already know that.
What? You're serious? I was just talking to Mark. You mean that Mark?
Yep, aka the branch manager who spoke to you in the meeting you just had.
Oh my god, my mind's gone blank. Hannah, I need you to help me to find a way to stay in this company. I need to keep this job no matter what.
I was the one who got you fired, so heck no. Why would I help you?
If you help me find a way, I wouldn't mind becoming your boyfriend. How about that?
You can't be serious. Please tell me that was a joke. You are disgusting.
I'm guessing an arrogant woman like you has never had a boyfriend in your life before, right? I can be your first.
I have a fiancé, thanks.
You do? Whoa, okay, that is impressive. He must be blind, man.
You better watch your mouth. And I just took a screenshot of what you said to me. That's some more proof to speed up you getting fired.
Wait, I'm sorry. I take back what I just said. I am going to delete everything that I just sent to you.
It's too late. I just took screenshots and I've already sent it to the branch manager, as in Mark.
No, how could you? My career at this company is going to end. Look, I'm so sorry for being rude to you and for stealing your car. Please, would you help me keep my job? Please?
A few days later, Tom was officially fired from the company. There were some talks about giving him a demotion instead, or transferring him elsewhere, but it became very clear that he was no use to the company anyway. Also, according to the branch manager Mark, he was being inappropriate with some of the female workers, including his wife. And so that was the final straw for him, and he was fired. After that, the woman who had been victimized sued him for emotional damages. The company also sued him for abusing and breaking company policies. We had lost out on a potential business partner as he had driven away with all of my important documents that day. Tom has no source of income now, and I heard he decided to move back in with his parents, but for whatever reason, they kicked him out the house. So currently, he's working multiple part-time jobs, trying to earn the money he needs to pay off for being sued by his female ex-coworkers. Good for him.
Tom, are you still not able to find a job? How lazy are you? It's been an entire year since you quit your previous job. It's seriously about time you gave up on your dream of working remotely full-time. I know that you got a large severance check when your company went under last year, but that's not gonna last us forever, you know. You really should stop being so damn lazy. It's so disappointing seeing you at home every single damn day. You're a man. Get a friggin' job. That's your job as a man in this relationship, Tom. You're not gonna succeed sitting in your room all day.
Mary, why are you flooding me with texts all of a sudden? And why the hell are you texting me when we're in the same house? You could just walk upstairs and talk to me in person, you know?
Just be quiet and start looking for a job already, okay? There's only a small handful of people that make it working from home. You're obviously not one of them. I want you to stop whatever the hell you're doing in your room and go find a normal job. I bet all you do in there is play games and watch Netflix anyway. Don't think I don't know what you're doing up there. I want you to think about your future and start working for a company again. This is a final warning for you.
Man, not this conversation again. I've told you this a countless amount of times, but I already make more than enough money for the both of us working remotely. I hustle on the side, and I've been doing this since my previous company went under last year. My side hustle was already doing pretty well while I was working my main job anyway. Now that I can work on it full-time, it's actually become really successful. You really don't need to worry about it at all. I even showed you a paycheck, right? There was enough money on there, right?
How can you call yourself successful with the paycheck that you showed me?
What?
You're really underestimating the cost of living here if you think that's enough. I want to live a way more luxurious life than this, you know. I want to quit my part-time job so I can be a housewife full-time. So I really need you to get a real job so that you can earn way more for the both of us.
How much do you expect me to make? I'm already earning a pretty decent amount of money.
Well, let's see. I'd expect a man to make at least $100,000 a year, especially because you're my husband and I'm a beautiful wife and I expect to be treated like a princess by my prince.
Well, if that's the case, then...
Then what? Just stop talking. I don't even want to hear your excuses. We should just get a divorce, Tom.
Wait, what? You didn't even let me finish my sentence.
I am guessing that the reason why you still haven't gone out to look for a job is because you're so damn useless. And being shy is getting you nowhere in life. You've always been a really quiet person ever since I met you at college. The only reason I ended up marrying you was because you got that really well-paying job as soon as you graduated. But now that the company no longer exists, I'm left with a pathetic man who has major personality issues.
So you're saying that just because I'm shy compared to normal people, I have personality issues?
Yes. To prove it, you haven't even tried looking for a job ever since you lost your job, and it's been well over a year. You're just a sad loner that spends all his time in his room.
So that's what you think of me, huh? Do you not realize that I'm working so damn hard every single day to earn money for the both of us?
You can say whatever the hell you want, but I've already made up my mind about you, Tom. A woman like me is way too good for a loser like you who only makes a measly $25,000 a year. I can do so much better than you. You need to stay away from me and leave me alone.
Wait, why did you just say $25,000? That's not how much I earn. I told you before.
That was the total amount of money that you showed me on your paycheck.
Oh, so that's why you've been badgering me to find a new job. It all makes sense now.
See, now you know why I've been complaining to you this entire time. Anyway, whatever, Tom, I'm done. I've already decided that we're getting divorced and I can't wait to start looking for my next boyfriend. I'm gonna find someone that's good looking as well as rich this time. Something you didn't have in you. I'll bring over the divorce papers later today, actually. And also, we're renting out this property under my dad's name, so you're the one that has to move out, okay? Not me. I'll give you until the end of the day tomorrow to get your belongings together, so make sure you're gone by then. I don't ever want to see you again.
Okay, Mary, that is fine by me. Just let me tell you one thing before I leave. I actually make $300,000 a year. Anyway, whatever. I'll start packing so that I can leave.
What did you just say? $300,000 a year?
Yes.
Oh, stop making up lies like that just because you're upset about us breaking up. You're so pathetic. It disgusts me that I even married you in the first place.
Fine. Say all you want. I don't care.
So, you've decided to leave already? That was quicker than I thought, but okay.
Yeah, I gathered up all my things yesterday and left your place at around 6 a.m. this morning. I even worked with the estate agent to see if there were any places available that I could rent out immediately. And they told me that there were a few options, so I'm gonna go and take a look at them right now. I'll probably have a new place to live by the end of the day.
Well, good for you. Oh yeah, what about the divorce papers? Did you make sure to fill them in and sign them and everything?
Yeah, I left it on the dining room table. It should be ready to be handed in.
Oh, found it. I'll sign them too and make sure that our divorce is official by the end of the day.
Okay, thanks. Anyways, I have a lot of things to do, so I'm gonna put my phone down right now.
There you go again, trying to act like you're a busy and successful businessman or some crap like that. Cut it out, Tom. Drop the act. Seriously, I don't care anymore. You're too shy to even go for a job interview. You're just a low-life loser, and you're about to be single, so just accept it.
Hey, Alice, it's Tom here. It's been a while, huh? How have you been?
Oh, hello, Tom. It really has been a while. I've been doing very well, thank you. It's nice to hear from you, darling. What's wrong?
I just have something that I need to tell you. I'm sorry that I'm texting you out of the blue. Mary and I are getting a divorce. You'll probably hear it from her later, but I just wanted to let you know first.
Really? No! You two are getting divorced?
I think that she's making our divorce official as we speak right now.
Oh no, this is definitely not something that I was expecting to hear today. What happened between you guys? Wait, please don't tell me that her attitude was the issue. Listen, if it is, you have to know that she grew up completely spoiled by her dad. I hope that she didn't do anything stupid.
Well, I guess the reason why we're getting a divorce is because of that. I can't take her anymore. She's so arrogant and demanding. I don't really want to speak badly about your daughter, but she's very spoiled and has some pretty unreasonable expectations from a husband. There were also some misunderstandings between us that kind of led to us getting a divorce, but she just didn't listen to me or believe what I had to tell her. I've reached my limits living with her anyway. I just can't take it anymore.
Can I ask you what you meant by the misunderstandings?
Well, for some reason, she seems to believe that I only make $25,000 a year. I told her that I make way more than that, but she won't believe me. She thinks that I've been out of a job for a year, and I told her I wasn't. She was really emphasizing that.
Oh, I see.
I even showed her my paychecks to prove that I make more, but for some reason that just seemed to reinforce her beliefs about me not earning much.
Wow, well, that seems like the kind of thing she would do and say. She hates to admit that she's wrong, even if it's very clear that it's her fault. I can totally understand why you want the divorce. Thanks for letting me know, Tom. I'll make sure to speak to my husband about this. He's on a business trip abroad right now, so I'll talk to him when he comes back.
Okay, I'll come and see you guys once things settle down a little, since we might not be seeing each other so often once the divorce gets finalized. I'm really sorry that I had to let you know about this all of a sudden.
Tom, you need to tell me what is going on. My dad just called me from his business trip abroad, and he told me that you make over $300,000 a year? Is that really true? Why did you agree to the divorce? I never would have filed for a divorce if I had known that you earned that much.
Hey, Mary, how are you doing?
Oh, stop being so nonchalant and answer my question. Also, I want you to come back home right now. We have to find a way to withdraw our divorce papers. I've decided that you can continue to be my husband.
I don't think that a divorce can be withdrawn so easily. Look, we've sent the papers already. Just leave it.
Well, then let's get remarried again then. Either way, you need to come back here.
Why should I? You were the one that wanted to get the divorce in the first place.
I only said that because you didn't tell me that you earned over $300,000 a year. That's a lot of money. It's mostly your fault that we're in this situation anyway. You should be the one apologizing to me. I'm telling you that I'm willing to be your wife again. Hurry up and come back home.
Actually, no, I'm not going to be coming back. I think it was actually a good idea that we filed for divorce.
How could you say that? I'm telling you that I'm willing to be your wife again.
Well then, let me ask you one question. Do you have any idea what I do for a living?
You're a remote worker? You do something from home or something? I know that for sure. Your work also has something to do with a laptop.
Well, that's just the way I work. That's not exactly what I do. And Mary, this is my point. You don't know me at all anymore. What I do, what I like, nothing. And you've made it so obvious that you're after my money.
So? Just tell me what you do for work then.
I write blogs, make video content, and I also trade stocks and other forms of investing. Sometimes I help proofread work for some of my friends who are writers too. It's a mix of things, and I have multiple sources of income.
Well, how am I supposed to remember all of that?
'Cause you're my wife?
So anyway, that's how you make $300,000 a year?
Yes, the $25,000 you saw in my paycheck was just for a month for one of my jobs. Also, my monthly income kind of fluctuates a lot. The paycheck that I showed you was from one of my worst months. You probably mistook that for an entire year of my salary.
So I assumed your monthly income was your salary for the entire year? Wow, I totally messed up.
The thing is, we've had conversations like this loads of times in the past, and you never listened.
Really?
Yeah, you just never listen. All you ever have an ear for is money, and I'm sick of it.
Wait, what do you mean?
I'm sick and tired of you. I've been wanting to get a divorce for a while now anyway, so I'm actually really happy that this happened. It just seems like you have no interest in me at all. I was your husband, not some money-making machine. I also didn't particularly like your dad either.
My dad? What about my dad? What did he ever do to you?
He just keeps using my name as a way to attract new business partners, just because I'm pretty well known in the investing world. I never gave him the permission to do that at all. I didn't really make a big deal out of it because I was married to you and he was your dad, but I hate the way he uses my name like that.
He did that?
Yeah, he did. I guess I also didn't confront him because I'm not good with confrontations. So I'm glad that it's out in the open now, and you know how I felt all this time.
Well, okay, fine. I get it, but just come back to me.
I'm sorry, but that is not going to happen. In fact, I don't think I'm ever going to want to get back together with you again.
Please don't say that. I need you. My dad told me that his business is hugely reliant on your name and connections to him too, actually. Now I understand what that means. He said that his company is going to be in trouble if you're no longer his son-in-law.
No, I am definitely not going to get back with you then. He only has himself to blame for this. He kept using my name without my permission after all.
We don't have time to be arguing about this. Would you please just hurry and come back home?
Don't make me repeat myself, Mary. I'm not going to be coming back.
So, are you saying that you don't care if my dad's business fails? I thought you guys help each other out.
Actually, that's not true at all. Me and your dad have never been business partners at all. I might be well known in the investment industry, but I just do it as a hobby. I hated the way your dad used my name as a way to attract potential investors into his company. I wasn't affiliated to his businesses at all. He can sort out this mess himself. I'm glad that I'm going to be able to cut ties with him as well.
So, you're serious about not wanting to get back with me?
Yeah, I just listed out all the reasons why I don't want to be with you. Were you seriously not listening to me again?
Please, I'm begging you. My dad's gonna be so angry at me if you leave me. He's gonna cut ties with me and kick me out. If that happens, I'm gonna be in so much trouble. If I don't get back together with you, I'm not gonna have anyone that's gonna look after me and pay for my expenses. Please, would you reconsider this?
I have to get back to work soon. I have a blog post that I have to work on that needs to be posted by the end of the day. I also have a meeting with one of my friends to talk about some new investing strategies. I don't really have the time to be texting you anymore.
Wait, please don't go. I really don't know what to do if you leave me. I'll be completely alone and no one to rely on.
You're an adult now. It's about time you became more independent anyway. Maybe you should just go and find a full-time job so that you can earn your own living. Anyway, I've really got to get going. Good luck in life, Mary.
Wait, Tom, I'm really sorry for the way I treated you. I should have been kinder and more respectful to you. I really regret everything that I did. Please give me one more chance. Please.
Mary ended up having to tell her dad about the bad news. Just like she said, he was so angry that he kicked her out of the house. Alice, her mom, couldn't even stop him. She asked for help from her relatives, but none of them wanted to help her out either, so she's alone now. Being an arrogant and spoiled person meant nobody wanted to lend her a hand even when she needed it the most. I heard that she ended up finding a part-time job at a grocery store, and she's working long hours every day. Her dad's company fell apart as his business partners started to realize that he was cheating his way into deals. I heard that his company was now in a huge amount of debt too. Mary's mom Alice recently messaged me saying that she was thinking about getting a divorce from him too. She told me that both her husband and her daughter were just nasty people and that she wanted to leave them for good. Let's see what happens to her now. Either way, I'm happy that I can start a new chapter in my life. Cheers to that. Thank you for watching. Feel free to like the video and leave a comment. See you in the next one.